We are no longer living in a timeline that imposter syndrome can survive in. And I am so excited for that because we have spent too much of our lives being slapped in the face by celebrity worship culture and being fed this insane lie that success is only for people who are the most polished, the most reserved, the most perfect. And as a collective, we are over it. The problem, though, is that the conditioning runs so deep that even though so many of us are awakening to our purpose and stepping out into our callings, we are still approaching it from the belief of that old timeline. And that is exactly what happened to me back in 2021, y'all. I launched my first offering. It was an affirmation card deck. It was so beautiful. And in 2 months, I shut that business down, okay? Because I was believing that voice in my head that said I did not know enough to help people the way I felt called to help people. I was not good enough. I was not smart enough. I was not qualified enough to run a successful business. I believed those awful words inside my head and I shut that business down. And in the time since then that I have spent focusing on my growth, focusing on my healing in those areas that caused me to sabotage myself out of my dream. Even then, when I launched my coaching business this past year, some of those same triggers tried to pop up for me again, and I had to get ruthless about making drastic efforts to surround myself in my entire life with reminders that I am no longer that version myself, that I am no longer operating within that timeline. That era is over, okay? People want the real. People want to learn from and purchase from people who they view as authentic and raw. Someone who has gone through the same things that they have conquered them, and have put themselves in a better position in life. That is exactly why we are collectively all feeling these patterns of self-sabotage and imposter syndrome collapse and loosen their grip on us. It cannot survive in an environment, in a timeline that views vulnerability and authenticity as invaluable. This is the sign you have been waiting for. If you are one of those people who are still waiting to be perfect, today is the day that stops. As your coach, I am challenging you to do one thing today that is imperfect and will put you in front of the people you are called to serve. Maybe that's posting that video that has been in your drafts for the past 6 months that you are still trying to perfect the edit on. Maybe it's finally finishing the copy for your offerings landing page. Whatever it is, do it today, right now. No second guessing, no doubting yourself, just action. Go.